Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting and unbelievable. Today's incredible story revolves around a tiny yet priceless treasure, the 2002 D-Euro 1 cent coin that's shaking the numismatic community because of its astonishing value of $20 million. A number so surreal that it makes collectors and enthusiasts alike question how a simple coin worth 1 cent could possibly be valued like a piece of fine art or a historical artifact from centuries past. But the truth behind this coin's value lies in a combination of astonishing minting errors, design anomalies, metallurgical mysteries, and an incredible twist of fate that makes this 1 cent coin a golden key to fortune. And as we unravel the details, you'll discover how something so ordinary can become one of the most extraordinary finds in the world of currency collecting. So sit back, stay tuned, and prepare to be amazed because this story is not just about a coin. It's about history, mistakes, rarity, and the magic of discovery that transforms a forgotten piece of change into a masterpiece of fortune. To understand the unbelievable value of the 2002 Euro 1 cent, we must first take a trip back to the origins of the euro currency itself. When a euro was officially introduced as physical money in 2002, replacing the currencies of many European Union member nations with a single unified system. And during that monumental transition, millions of coins were minted across different European mints, each responsible for producing coins for its own country, following strict guidelines to maintain uniformity in design, weight, and metallic composition. But amidst this massive production process, mistakes were inevitable, and one of those mistakes would eventually lead to the birth of what collectors now call the $20 million 2002 D-Euro 1 cent, a coin that was never meant to exist the way it does. The letter D on the coin is what initially caused curiosity and later astonishment, because in the euro system, mint marks correspond to the country or mint where the coin was produced, and the D mint mark typically belongs to Germany's Munich Mint, which produced millions of coins, yet this specific 2002 D1 cent carries design characteristics and composition anomalies that have no logical explanation under standard minting protocols, making it a true enigma in the world of European numismatics. Collectors examining this coin noticed that instead of the usual copper-plated steel composition, this one appears to be made of a bronze alloy blend more consistent with pre-Euro national coins, possibly due to a die mix-up or an accidental use of leftover planchets from earlier currency production. And this single error opens up an entire world of possibilities as to how and why such a coin could have escaped into circulation. Imagine the chaos of 2002 when new coins were being minted around the clock, when dies were being exchanged rapidly, and when even a tiny lapse in oversight could result in an error coin slipping through unnoticed. That's how legends like this one are born. The surface of this coin, upon microscopic inspection, revealed subtle misalignment in the stamping of the obverse and reverse designs, with the portrait and European map features appearing slightly off-centered and the lettering around the edges showing doubling effects, known to collectors as doubling errors, which occur when a die strikes the planchet more than once with a minor shift in position, creating ghost-like outlines that are both visually intriguing and extremely rare. But that's only the beginning of its mysteries. This particular 2002 D-coin also displays a clash mark, a telltale sign that the dies struck each other without a planchet in between, transferring parts of one side's design onto the other side, a rare accident that adds to its uniqueness. Further metallurgical testing revealed an anomaly in its weight, slightly heavier than standard 1 cent coins, suggesting the use of an incorrect metal blank, possibly a transitional planchet from pre-Euro German Pfennig production, which would make this coin an unprecedented hybrid of two eras, an impossible combination that numismatists dream of but rarely encounter. And then there's the astonishing fact that the edges of this coin exhibit a micro-ridge pattern inconsistent with the normal smooth rim expected on a Euro 1 cent, a subtle but undeniable difference that collectors use to identify it as a true minting error rather than a counterfeit. Each one of these characteristics alone could make a coin valuable, but combined, they form a perfect storm of rarity that explains why this single coin could command such an astronomical price. When the coin was first discovered, it was reportedly found by an unsuspecting individual in a batch of pocket change, unnoticed until a coin dealer recognized the peculiar color and die features that set it apart. And once word spread, collectors from across Europe and beyond began a frantic search for similar examples. But none were ever found, confirming that this coin may indeed be a one-of-a-kind minting marvel. What makes the story even more exciting is the sheer number of variables that could have led to its existence. A mix-up of dies between the 1 cent and 10-cent denominations, a planchet swap during the changeover from national currencies to the euro, or even an early experimental strike intended for internal mint testing that accidentally entered circulation. Each of these scenarios has historical precedents, as similar events have produced famous error coins like the 1943 copper penny in the United States or the 2000 Sacagawea dollar mule error, both of which are worth staggering amounts today. But the 2002 euro 1 cent stands apart because of the rarity of major minting errors within the modern euro system, which operates under stricter quality controls than most mints in the world. For a coin like this to exist, something truly extraordinary had to happen. Something that bypassed every level of inspection and verification, resulting in a genuine accident that turned into a numismatic miracle. Experts from several numismatic associations have studied high-resolution images of the coin and have come to the consensus that its authenticity is beyond doubt, citing microscopic or patterns and surface characteristics consistent with genuine minting, further supported by spectral analysis confirming its unusual metallic content. The presence of both German and transitional attributes gives it a historic duality that fascinates collectors, as it physically represents the convergence of two monetary eras, the end of national currencies and the dawn of the Eurozone, capturing that moment in tangible form. And when rarity meets historical significance, the value skyrockets beyond comprehension. But why $20 million? Because in the rare coin market, value is dictated not by face value or even intrinsic metal content, but by rarity, demand, and the uniqueness of the story that surrounds it. This coin isn't just metal, it's history forged in error, a relic of a transitional moment in European unity, a conversation piece that blurs the line between accident and art. When the coin was eventually auctioned at a private sale, collectors and investors alike engaged in a fierce bidding war, driving the price upward as each realized that owning such a piece was like possessing the Mona Lisa of modern minting errors. The final price, just over $20 million, stunned even seasoned experts, cementing this 2002 euro 1 cent as one of the most expensive coins ever sold. It's a testament to how human error, when combined with historical context, can produce something far greater than intended, and how the tiniest slip at a minting press can ripple across time, creating a legend. Beyond its physical features, the psychological allure of this coin cannot be underestimated. People are captivated by the idea that something so small, something that could easily be mistaken for an ordinary cent, could secretly hold unimaginable value. It challenges our perception of worth, reminding us that treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for the observant eye to notice. That's why stories like this resonate so deeply with audiences. They ignite the imagination and inspire the treasure hunter within all of us.